Good morning, Malta and Gozo in a new week. In case you missed something last weekend, here's selected news.
2 police constables have been arrested and charged with abducting and grievously injuring foreigners in 2 cases. Rika Mifsud-Greg from Floriana and Jürgen Falzon from Santa Venera pleaded not guilty to the charges. A 3rd police officer is expected to be arraigned in court once discharged from Mater Dei Hospital. In September, the accused allegedly took foreigners to an abandoned place in Halormi, beat them up and left them there. Early on Sunday, Police Commissioner Angelo Gaffer said none of the alleged victims had ever made any reports. Last Friday, other Hamrun police officers reported the alleged crimes to the Professional Standards Unit. The Sunday Times of Malta reported that the constables repeated their crime multiple times over the past weeks. Jürgen Falzon's defense lawyer argued in court that the accused were young officers working in a tough district. Rika Mifsud-Greg's lawyer questioned the motivation behind the report filed by other officers. Magistrate Joe Mifsud denied their requests for bail. Falzon and Mifsud-Greg were remanded in custody. Russian President Vladimir Putin has accused Ukraine of causing the explosion that damaged a bridge linking Russia and Crimea. On Sunday, Putin described the explosion a day earlier as an act of terrorism carried out by the Ukrainian special services. Ukraine has not claimed responsibility for the explosion caused by a truck bomb. The Maltese government turned its back on a UK foundation's offer to restore Villaguardo Manja. The Shift reported the Cook Foundation had offered the restoration as a Platinum Jubilee gift for Queen Elizabeth II. Plans included raising funds in the UK in order to buy and restore the villa and turn it into a museum. The late Queen's former home would have remained in the hands of the Maltese government. Yet for some unknown reason, the government turned its back on the proposed deal at the final stage. The government eventually purchased the villa using taxpayer funds and handed it over to Heritage Malta. However, Heritage Malta doesn't have the €10 million for the villa's restoration and is now hoping for EU funding.
Well, how would it look if Malta needed the help of a UK foundation when we're wasting at least €750 million every year on corruption? Corruption was always at the center of the work of Daphne Caruana, Galizia. This week, civil society is commemorating the brutal assassination of the journalist 5 years ago.
On Saturday, rule of law NGOs Republica and Occupy Justice opened their exhibition Daphne Eroj Maltija. The sad state of affairs, 5 years on, justice has not been served.
My vision of what's happening is that basically what's happening in the courtroom is, we're making a step forward and 5 steps backward, and I can't see things developing in a way where actually justice is going to be brought about anytime soon.
That's anything else but an encouraging environment for people to speak up, especially women.
Women are powerful, and when they stand up to be counted, to tell a story, they can go places and never be scared. There will be people that try to stop them. There will be threats. There will be, low moments. But if you believe in what you have to say or what you want to do, then just, keep going and do it.
Here's the next upcoming event organized by civil society this week. The screening of the documentary Daphne Eroj Maltija, written by Manuel de Lille, produced by Luis Elba Salo. Wednesday evening at 6 p.m, Valletta Campus Theatre, and the organizers have been calling for donations, saying all events of this week come with a bill of around €20,000. So far, more than 5,000 have been raised. And this was Bonġu for Monday morning. Thundery showers are forecast for today. More about thunderstorms, but in the police force, tomorrow morning in this program. Have a lovely day.